how to see a pure devotee. A pure devotee's body, even materially, outwardly, it looks like deformed, but it is not deformed. Very, very important. These are the instructions becoming very, consolidated, very concentrated. How to see devotees? Not just worshipping Krishna will make you progress in bhakti. Seeing Krishna and respecting Krishna is not a big thing, because Krishna तो बहुत बड़ा भगवान है ना, but devotees, these, but he is the one who is advanced. So from we saw fifth verse also, how to respect devotees, how much to respect devotees. It is very important thing. 4, 5, 6, 7. We saw how beautifully Rupa Goswami is telling how to respect devotees in the fifth verse. Krishnit yasya giritam vanasadriyeta dikshasti chet pranati bhis bhajanta nisham. We have to offer obeisances panchanga pranam for who has accepted Guru in his life. But who didn't accept Guru, just chanting holy name, they have to be respected in the mind. But those who have accepted Diksha, Pranativis, and those who are undergoing second initiation and serving the deity nicely under the Guru's guidance, these are all under Diksha. And third devotee is one Nindadi Shunya Rudamipsita Sangha Labdhya. Those who are not criticizing any devotees, those who don't have misunderstanding with any other devotees, they are very, very, very advanced devotees. Devotee case, once I was hearing from Sundar Sham Prabhu, he read Bhagavatam entire, he was telling, I read Bhagavatam entire 3 times and I can tell in one line essence. भक्तों के साथ पंगा नहीं लेना. So never ever take risk in misunderstanding and mishandling with devotees. This is the advanced devotee. Nindadi shunda hridamipsita sangha labdhva. This is what? Nectar of instruction. Srila Rupa Goswami is training us how to. It is a science to be with devotees, to stay in association of devotees. So, how to treat devotees, different levels, and everything. So, 1 minute. So, we are. Then, 6th verse. Drishtai swabhavajanitei vapushascha doshe. Now, 6th verse is telling about pure devotee ko kaise dekhna hai. Pure devotee, ultra pure devotee. Even if they have bodily, defects, we should not see their body with a materialistic vision. Pure devotee को materialistic vision से नहीं देखना. His body may be deformed, Buddha pain funke, so like he may have that. His body may be like diseased, or from different castes, or from a low caste, not very materially rich or anything, some different countries, different castes. We should not see them and in this way and disrespect. We should be careful. If you disrespect pure devotee, your bhakti will be lost. Means your access to bhakti will be lost. Like if you are riding a car, but if you can press the clutch, your gear will not work. No? So this drishtai svabhava janite vapusascha doshe. Vapu means body. There are defects maybe materially in the pure devotee's body. So one should not see this. Na prakritatvam iha bhakta janasya pasyet. Na prakritatvam. So means one should not see in a materialistic view. So janasya pasyet. This is how we need to see the pure devotee. Example, Gangambusam. Ganga water may be mixed with foam, muddy, but still it is pure. Brahma dravatvam apagacchati nira dharme. It will not get contaminated from its purifying potency. Ganga water. Even there may be a dead body floating in the Ganga. There may be stool passing in the Ganga. You cannot tell, hey, I don't take bath here. Just push it aside and take bath and go away. Srila Prabhupada is to tell. And the sixth, after the sixth, seventh, we are seeing Shat Krishna Namachar. If somebody is telling, okay, I'm not getting taste, I'm not progressing in bhakti, okay, no problem. It is not the problem of process, problem of the avidya. That is a problem of us. So there is a problem. There is a jaundice person is not tasting sugar candy because he has, pitta on his tongue. So he is not able to taste that taste of that sweetness of the sugar. Similarly, the tasteness of Krishna consciousness, chanting holy name, is not getting because we have pitta, like offensive tendencies. So, but don't be discouraged. If you follow these instructions, kintu adarat, first qualification to get the taste is adarat. Kintu adarat anudinam, not one day, every day, anudinam. Kintu adarat. Can somebody share the translation? Here, I am not able to use this hotspot. Just I will come 1 minute. Just you all can here. Somebody can share that seventh verse translation. Here, Shat Krishna Nama Charitadi. If you don't have taste for name, form, pastimes of Krishna, Charita Adi, Sitapi Avidya. No, Sita means sugar candy. These are like a sugar, like a so sweet. The name, form, pastimes, and qualities of Krishna are so sweet, like sugar candy. Sita. Sita. No? Sita means sugar candy. Api, lekin avidya. No? Due to ignorance. Avidya is compared to like pitta for on a jaundice person. No? Pitta, upatapta, afflicted. Rasanasya, like the pitta on the tongue, like pitta on the tongue. Pitta upatapta rasanasya narochikanu. So pittopatapta rasanasya narochikanu. Example. For a sugar candy. Kintu adarat. Kintu. Lekin. Kintu means but. Adarat. First attention. Carefully. With respect. Adarat. Adar dena padega. For chanting holy name. Name, form, pastimes, and qualities. Because Shravanam, Guru, Krishna, Vaishnavas, Vyasdev, Narad Muni, Sukadev Goswami, everybody is telling Krishna's pastimes, name, form, pastimes, qualities are so sweet. But I am not tasting the taste because I have avidya. Not these speakers are not having they are not very advanced. No, we should have firm faith on the process. Kintu adarat anudinam. Every day we need to respect and we should carefully hear 24 hours daily. We should have this careful respect. And we should follow the process. Khalu kintu adarat anudinam khalu saiva justa. Khalu means naturally. The taste will come back, which we lost. So, anudinam kalu saiva justa. If with careful respect every day, if you are following the process, one day that sugar taste can be brought back. So swadvi, relishable, kramat means gradually, not suddenly one, but if you are not following the do's and don'ts properly, it may get more delayed. Swadvi kramat bhavadi Taggata Moola Hantri, that Vidya will be uprooted and taste will become awakened. This is how the taste will come. So we saw last time this verse, very nice, beautiful verse. So the holy name of Krishna, his qualities, pastimes, and so forth are all of a nature of absolute truth, beauty and bliss. एक बार कृष्ण को जो देखा है इस प्रपंच में कोई रुचि नहीं रखेगा. Somebody has seen Krishna once. He tasted name, form, pastimes of qualities of Krishna. He will never taste in material life, materialistic things. This is a symptom. अगर कोई गुलाब जामुन खाया है वो स्टूल नहीं खाया, जो स्टूल खा रहा है वो गुलाब जामुन नहीं खाया. दोनों रिलीज नहीं करने वाले मूर्ख है. दोनों, कोई स्टूल भी खा रहा है और गुलाब जामुन भी खा रहा है, ऐसा कोई हो सकता है? The person who is tasting both material life and spiritual life is not very advanced. So he's not advanced in Krishna. He doesn't have taste in Krishna. Those who have tasted in Krishna consciousness higher taste, they will never taste in lower materialistic things. What is the materialistic things people relish material life में? So Kunti Maharani tells in her prayer, Janmaishwarya sutasivhir edaman madapuma narhatim avidatum vei tvama kinchana gochara. Janma, Aishwarya, Sutta, Sri, these are the obstacles for bhakti. So one should not aspire for material progress. So we will read quickly again what we read last time also. The holy name of Krishna, his qualities, pastimes, and so forth are all of natural nature of absolute truth, beauty, and bliss. Naturally, they are very sweet like sugar candy, which appeals to everyone. It's not like only pure devotee can taste. Anybody can taste if they become pure devotee. Anybody can become pure devotee. So nuisance, however, is compared to the disease called jaundice, which is caused by the bilious secretions attacked by the jaundice. The tongue of deceased person cannot palatably relish the sugar candy. Rather, a person with a jaundice considers something sweet to taste very bitter. Avidya, similarly, perverts the ability to relish the transcendentally palatable name, quality, form, and pastimes of Krishna. Despite this disease, if one with great care and attention take to Krishna consciousness, chanting the holy name and hearing Krishna's transcendental pastimes, his ignorance will be destroyed and his tongue enabled to taste the sweetness of transcendental nature of Krishna and his paraphernalia. Such a recovery of spiritual health is possible only by gradual cultivation of Krishna consciousness. So those who tell that I don't have taste, I am not getting taste, so we have to give guidance in this way. What Prabhupada said, what Rupa Goswami said, what Krishna said, we have to repeat those solutions. We cannot give our own solutions. Okay, next paragraph, somebody can read. Nama is when a man in the material world takes. Can somebody, you can allocate?
Yes, Prabhuji, yes. Dheeraj Prabhuji, can you read? Dheeraj Vibhute Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. From where, sir? When a man?
Yeah.
Yes. When a man in the material world takes more interest in the materialistic way of life than in Krishna consciousness, he is considered to be in a diseased condition. The normal condition is to remain an eternal servant of the Lord. Jivera Swarupa Hoye Krishna Nityadas. Chaitanya CC Madhya 20.108. This healthy condition is lost when the living entity forgets Krishna due to being attracted by the external features of the Krishna's Maya energy. This world of Maya is called Durashraya, which means false or bad shelter. One who puts his faith in a Durashraya becomes a candidate for the hoping against hope. In the material world, everyone is trying to become happy, and although their material attempts are baffled in every way due to their nescience, they cannot understand their mistake. People try to rectify one mistake by making another mistake. This is the way of the struggle for the existence in the material world. If one in this condition is advised to take to the Krishna consciousness and be happy, he does not accept such instructions.
So avidya means they want to taste both also. Material life, material things also, spiritual things also. They don't want to give up material taste. So people are advised, durashraya means false or bad shelter. So, candidate for hoping against hope in हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन, वो नहीं होने वाला है, वो कभी नहीं आने वाला है वो दिन. मेटेरियलिस्टिक लाइफ में सुखी रहे, है ना. So hoping against hope. So we should have hope in spiritual life, not in material life. So their material attempts are baffled in every way. If somebody is getting troubles in material life, it is Krishna's mercy. कृष्णा ऐसा मार रहा है, ऐसा इधर से इस तरफ नहीं, इस तरफ स्पिरिचुअल टेस्ट करो. नहीं नहीं नहीं, हम मटेरियल टेस्ट करना चाहते. धनम जन्म सुंदरी, है ना. महाप्रभु बोल रहे ना धनम ना जन्म ना सुंदरी, बट materialistic people wants dhanam, janam, ha janam, ha sundari. So one sadhu was telling which spiritual people pass stool, they would materialistic people would like to release that stool, which are rejected by sadhus or pure devotees. So the sadhus, pure devotees are rejecting dhanam, janam, sundari, and these are wanted to taste it by. It is like a pig to taste the stool. The sadhu which are rejected, na dhanam, na janam, na sundari, but people want to taste that, which are rejected by pure devotees. So one should not relish. It is not a success getting more money, more followers. It is not a success in the spiritual life. So here, hoping against hope. Material world, everyone is trying to become happy, although their material attempts are baffled in every way. It is purposefully planned by Krishna that we should not relish materialistic life. Those who don't have mercy, they only can relish material life. But spiritual life should be relished. People try to rectify one mistake by making another mistake. So, andhaya tande upagiyama. People take shelter of andha. One blind man is taking shelter of another blind man. All together will go to hell. पूरा group उड़ेगा माया में. So this is the way of struggle for existence in the material world. When the condition is advised to take up Krishna consciousness and be happy, does not accept. Okay, read next paragraph.
This Krishna consciousness movement is being spread all over the world just to remedy this gross ignorance. People in general are misled by blind leaders. The leaders of human society, the politician, philosopher, and scientist are blind because they are not Krishna conscious. According to Bhagavad Gita, because they are bereft of all factual knowledge due to their atheistic way of life, they are actually sinful rascals and the lowest among the men. न माम दुष्कृतो मूढ़ा प्रपद्यन्ने नरधा Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of the demons, do not surrender unto me. Bhagavad Gita 7.15.
Sense is that Nama, these four kinds of people who does not come to Krishna. Those who doesn't come to Krishna, they are gone case. Those non-devotees, how advanced they may be, material life, how humble they may be, they are all useless because they don't come to Krishna. We should not respect them. मतलब respect तो materially देना पड़ता है. But inside the heart, outsidely, we have to respect so much for them. Otherwise, they may create more problems to devotees. But inside, we cannot respect them. So, the four kinds of people who are rascals, who doesn't surrender, who doesn't come to Krishna. So, this is why this ISKCON Krishna consciousness movement is being spread all over the world, just to remedy this gross ignorance. But the big leaders are, everybody is preaching towards Maya's leaders are there. Materialistic leaders. They are propagating material consciousness. They, try to acquire more money, get more followers. These politicians, philosophers and scientists को कौन फॉलो नहीं करते आजकल? डॉक्टर्स को कौन फॉलो नहीं करते? लायर्स को कौन फॉलो नहीं करते? पॉलिटिशियन को कौन फॉलो नहीं करते? They are the people who are leading now, but they are not Krishna conscious. If they become Krishna conscious, whole world will be kept peaceful. So these miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest of among the men. So this Bhagavad Gita you all have read. I'll read this paragraph. Such people never surrender to Krishna. They oppose the endeavor of those who wish to take Krishna's shelter. Such atheists become leaders of the society. Nowadays, atheists are becoming leaders. Now, devotees should become leaders, not atheistic people. Previously, kings like Yudhishthir was ruling the world. How nicely, how Krishna conscious way he was ruling. But now, atheistic leaders, they boldly, openly they tell, there is no need of spiritual life of the country. मानव सेवे माधव सेवा, देश भक्ति करो, भगवान का भक्ति मत करो. The entire atmosphere is surcharged with nuisance. In such a condition, people do not become very enthusiastic to receive Krishna consciousness movement. Just as a deceased person suffering from jaundice does not relish the taste of sugar candy. Why they are leading materialistically? Because they don't have taste in Krishna consciousness, because they are deceased. Spiritually they are deceased. However, one must know that for a jaundice, sugar candy is the only specific medicine. जांडिस को और कुछ मेडिसिन नहीं, वो शुगर खाते रहने का, धीरे धीरे वो पित्त चला जाएगा. ऐसी there is no other solution. Even if it is no taste, you have to take only Krishna consciousness. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Nothing can make you happy. No other thing can make us happy. How materially he may be strong, how much money he may be. I was reading Bhagavatam first canto 5th chapter. Vyasadeva wrote Vedas, Upanishad, Puranas, Mahabharata and everything. He was dissatisfied. Dissatisfaction means no taste in Krishna consciousness. No? Materially. Similarly, in the present confused state of humanity, Krishna consciousness, the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare, is the only remedy for setting the world all right. आपको problem का एक ही solution है. Any problem, make them chant Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna and be happy. There is no other solution. Harir Nama, eva kevalam kalau nasteva. Those who are not chanting, they are ruining their material life. Sorry, spiritual life. Although Krishna consciousness may not be very palatable for a deceased person, Srila Prabhupada Swami nonetheless advises that if one wants to be cured of the material disease, but here is very important. Rupa Swami is telling, if they want to be cured of material disease, this is the first condition. first and foremost condition, we should know I am diseased, and second step is I want to overcome this disease. These two are very important. So Rupa Goswami's advice will work. Cured of matter, he must take to it with a great care and attention. One begins this treatment by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because by chanting the holy name of the Lord, a person in the material condition will be relieved from all misconceptions. Chetodarpanamarjanam. Avidya, misconception about one's spiritual identity, provides the foundation of ahankara, or false ego within the heart. Ahankar means misidentifying oneself with the body. Okay. Somebody can read next two paragraphs. There are 3 stages in chanting.
I agree, Prabhu.
Very good. There are three stages in chanting the holy name of the Lord. The offensive stage, the stage of lessening offense, and the pure stage. Where a neophyte takes to the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra, he generally commits many offenses. There are 10 basic offenses, and if the devotee avoids this, he can glimpse the next stage, which is situated between offensive chanting and pure chanting. When one attains the pure stage, he is immediately liberated. This is called Bhava Maha, Bhava Maha,
Bhava Maha Nirvarpan.
Nirvaparana. As soon as one is liberated from the blazing fire of material existence, he can release the taste of transcendental life.
So here there are 3 levels of chanting. First, generally neophytes will commit offense. Means what? They don't know how to treat with devotees. So untrained people, they make they misunderstand. They make fights between devotees. Fight, neophyte. Fight. Neophytes will fight so much. प्रभु जी इसने मेरा बात नहीं सुना, प्रभु जी इसने ऐसा किया, प्रभु जी इसने ऐसा किया. So that after training they will not fight. So this offensive stage, then namabha stage, and शुद्ध नाम, एक नाम शुद्ध नाम जप किया मतलब उसने पूरा स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ सक्सेस. हम अभी तक एक बार भी शुद्ध नाम नहीं जप किया है ना. इसलिए हमको, because we are not chanting. Even if you chant one शुद्ध नाम, you will go to back to Godheads immediately. So Bhava Mahadavag Nirvarpanam. So he will cross over this material world. He is called liberated stage. So those who are chanting once holy name, Shuddhanam, is a great success. But we cannot. Namaprad, Namabhas. Namabhas also help you, but not अपराध युक्त नाम. अपराध करते हुए जब करेगा, करोड़ों जन्म भी करोगा, कोई फायदा नहीं मिलेगी. बहुजन्म कोरी यदि श्रवण कीर्तन, तब न पाएबे तद कृष्ण प्रेम धन. Okay, conclusion. Read.
The conclusion is that in order to get freed from the material disease, one must take to the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. The Krishna Consciousness movement is especially meant for creating an atmosphere in which people can take to the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. One must begin with faith, and when this faith is increased by chanting, a person can become a member of the society. We are sending Sankirtana parties all over the world, and they are experiencing that even in the remotest part of the world where there is no knowledge of Krishna, the Hare Krishna Mahamantra attracts thousands of men to our camp. In some areas, people begin to imitate the devotees by shaving their heads and chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra only a few days after hearing the mantra. This may be imitative, but imitation of a good thing is desired. Some imitators gradually become interested in being being initiated by the spiritual master and offer themselves for initiation.
So conclusion is what? Good behavior people who preach. Those who have good behavior, they only should preach. If you are going in the street and chanting holy Hare Krishna mantra and fighting each other in public, अरे fighting तो हमारा पास भी हो रहा है. So devotees fighting will not give solution. So we should have ideal devotees. They should go out and chant holy name. Even 2 people can attract, but not hundreds of people who are fighting among themselves. So one should chant holy name with a proper behavior. We are representing Krishna consciousness, Prabhupada. We should know how to behave in public, how to train a neophyte devotee. Everybody will train the first. Everybody will give guidance. Who is allotted to him? They only should take care. He is not allotted to me. Why I should? If any problem is there, we have to inform to his authority. He's in charge. Who is a facilitator or who is counselor or who is guru? We should not give guidance to anybody and everybody. Hey, जप में क्यों सोते हो? Reading हो रहे नहीं, hearing नहीं हो रहा है ना? We should not guide anybody and everybody. We should guide like a गाय का बछड़ा अपना माँ के पास ही जाके पीती, इधर उधर नहीं पूछती. गाइडेंस भी जो पूछने वाले भी अपना सुपीरियर से प्रॉपरली गाइडेंस लेना चाहिए. इधर उधर है ना, भैंस की बछड़ा जैसा भागती ऐसा किसी से भी दूध पीती, ऐसा नहीं पीना चाहिए. We should know, even if somebody is coming for taking guidance, we should inform to his authorities. You follow your authority. You follow your father and mother. You don't need to become father and mother to someone. So chanting holy name, every science, we should give a good experience. Happily we should chant in the holy, and wherever authorities, local authorities, we should submit to them. And we should, they will try to imitate devotees by chanting Hare Krishna. Then slowly they will learn the science of dealing with devotees, chanting Hare Krishna without offenses. Environment is important here. Prabhupada is still, one must be, here Krishna consciousness movement is especially meant for creating an atmosphere in which people can take to chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. This is very important. We should make that environment where people can take to Krishna consciousness, not to arrange. That environment should not be conducive for fighting. That environment should be for taking to Krishna consciousness. Okay, read 2 more paragraphs. 2 paragraphs you can read.
Ji Guruji. If one is sincere, he is initiated, and this stage is called bhajan kriya. One then actually engages in the devotion, in the service of the Lord by regularly chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds daily and refraining from illicit sex, intoxicants, meat eating, and gambling. By bhajan kriya, one attains freedom from the contamination of the materialistic life. He no longer goes to the restaurant or hotel to taste so-called palatable dishes made with meat and onions, nor does he care to smoke or drink tea or coffee. He not only refrains from illicit sex but avoids sex life entirely, nor is he interested in wasting time wasting his time in speculating or gambling. In this way, it is to be understood that one is becoming cleansed of unwanted things, anartha nibruti. The word anartha refers to unwanted things. Anarthas are vanquished when one becomes attached to the Krishna consciousness movement. When a person is relieved from unwanted things, he becomes fixed in executing his Krishna's activities. Indeed, he becomes attached to such activities and experiences ecstasy in executing devotional service. This is called bhava, the preliminary awakening of dormant love of Godhead. Thus, the conditioned soul becomes free from material existence and lost interest.
Loses interest in bodily conception of life, including material opulence, material knowledge, and material attraction of all variety. At such a time, one can understand who the Supreme Personality of Godhead is and what his Maya is. So here, sincere devotee means what? Who is that sincere devotee who got initiated? दीक्षा गुरु को प्राप्त किया. गुरु को प्राप्त किया मतलब वो फॉर्चुनेट है. ब्रह्मांड भ्रमित कौन भाग्यवान जीव, क्योंकि वो मेटेरियल लाइफ में रिलीज नहीं करना चाहते, स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ में रिलीज करना चाहते. सीरियसली चांट 16 राउंड्स डेली, नॉट कभी कभी मिस हो जाए. नहीं, ऐसा लोग दीक्षा नहीं लेता है. और ब्रेकिंग 4 रैग्स, नो. दीक्षित मतलब कंपल्सरी 4 रैग्स फॉलो करना है. ऐसा नहीं कि दीक्षा लिया और होटल में जाके खा रहे. कुछ लोग बोल रहे थे होटल में ऑनियन निकाल के खा ले. ऐसा है कि होटल में जाके ऑनियन निकाल के खाना कैसे है? एक स्टूल को लेके निचोड़ के रस डाल के ग्रास फेंकेगा. स्टूल का रस निकाल के खा लेगा और उस ग्रास को फेंकेगा. So one should not do like that, है ना. So ऐसा लोग मतलब सिंसियर लोग नहीं है, समझ रहे. तो ऑनियन निकाल के खा लेगा. और रेस्टोरेंट में होटल में नहीं खाना है. 4 नियम पालन करना चाहिए, है ना. So not waste time in gambling or anything, you know. So these are called anarthas. Anarthas means for, you know, this the calm, krodh, lobh, moh, mad, matsar. These anarthas can be like drinking coffee, tea, doing prajalpa, fighting with other devotees. All these things are anarthas, can be purified. So when he is purified from all these things, he becomes fixed in Krishna conscious activities. He becomes attached to such activities and experiences taste ecstasy in devotional service. He gets a taste, no need to, अरे प्रभु जी सेवा करोगे, प्रभु जी कोई नहीं है क्या, मैं ही करना पड़ेगा क्या, कोई नहीं, अभी मिलता है तो मेरे को बता दीजिए लास्ट में, है ना. क्लास में सबसे पीछे बैठे, है ना, तो सामने आके नहीं बैठे या प्रश्न पूछेंगे नहीं, है ना. So these are all lack of taste. Thus the conditioned soul becomes free from material existence and loses interest in bodily concept of life, including material opulence, material knowledge, material attraction of all variety. At such a time, one can understand who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead is and what is Maya is. Yeah. So last 2 paragraphs can read and conclude this verse.
When person is revealed from unwanted, although Maya may be present, it cannot disturb a devotee once he attains the bhava stage. This is because the devotee can see the real position of Maya. Maya means forgetfulness of Krishna, and forgetfulness of Krishna and Krishna consciousness stand side by side like light and shadow. If one remains in shadow, he cannot enjoy the facilities offered by light. And if one remains in light, he cannot be disturbed by the darkness of the shadow. By taking to Krishna consciousness, one gradually becomes liberated and remains in light. Indeed, he does not even touch the darkness, as confirmed in the Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela 22.31. कृष्ण सूर्य सम माया होय अंधकार यहाँ कृष्ण तहा नहीं कृष्ण नहीं मायार अधिकार. Krishna is compared to sunshine and Maya is compared to darkness. Wherever there is sunshine, there cannot be darkness. As soon as one takes to the Krishna consciousness, the darkness of illusion, the influence of the external energy will immediately vanish.
This is the powerful conclusion. So, Maya may be how powerful it may be. That Maya is affecting means he is weak in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada is to tell a disease will attack to a weak person, not to a strong person. भावा स्टेज में है तो माया टच नहीं कर सकते उसको. He is tasting Krishna consciousness means Maya cannot touch him. So he attains the bhava stage, then Maya cannot disturb a devotee once he attains the bhava stage. Means अगर सेवा allocate करना जरूरत, मॉर्निंग प्रोग्राम में आओगे कि नहीं आओगे, अटेंडेंस कोई जरूरत नहीं, वो अपने आप करेगा सब कुछ. सेवा स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड में कोई असाइन नहीं करेगा सेवा. एवरीबॉडी इज वेरी एंथुजियास्टिक टू डू सर्विस. प्रभु आप करोगे क्या, है ना. दोज हु आर मटेरियलिस्टिक, simple devotees, if they come and ask Prabhuji, can you please do this seva, and they will frankly tell Prabhuji, I'm sorry. These are like gone case devotees. One should always be enthusiastic to do services. Seva means those who have taste, they will render more and more service. Gulab jamun hai. Prabhu, can you take one gulab jamun? Prabhu? So many gulab jamuns. Oh, why not? Oh, thank you so much. Because they taste. Those who have taste, they will run behind it. This is the sign. Krishna Surya Sabha Maya hai andhakar. क्या कृष्ण में तहा नहीं माया अधिकार. माया अधिकार है मतलब कृष्ण नहीं है. कृष्ण का अधिकार है मतलब माया नहीं है. जहाँ लाइट है वहाँ डार्कनेस नहीं है, वहाँ डार्कनेस है वहाँ लाइट नहीं. Those who are Krishna conscious flourishing, they are not under Maya. They are not relishing material things and material life. Like Yudhishthir Maharaj, even though he was the emperor of the whole world, he was not thinking I am the emperor. Krishna is just doing service. I am not the emperor. I am just trying to follow Krishna's instructions. Yes, sir. So, next verse we will just go through, recite, and we'll next time we'll see. Tanna marupa charitadi sukirtananu svrityo kramena rasana manasi niyojya Tishtan Braje Anutadhanuragi Jananugami Kalam Nayeda Kilamiti Upadesa Saram. This is the last instruction and final instruction of Rupa Goswami for Sadhaka Bhakta. Essence of all advice is that one should utilize one's full time 24 hours a day in nicely chanting and remembering the Lord's divine name, transcendental form, qualities, and eternal pastimes, thereby gradually engaging one's tongue and mind. In this way, one should reside in Raja. Spiritual world किस लिए जाना है? आराम से आराम मिलेगी, कोई सेवा नहीं. सब लोग सेवा करेंगे, मैं पीछे बैठूं, इसके लिए नहीं. वहां जाके one should relish 24 hours. We have to practice here first, then we should go there. In this way, one should वृंदावन धाम जा रहा हूँ प्रभु, पुरी जा रहा हूँ, मायापुर जा रहा हूँ. किसके साथ जा रहे? क्या करने वाले हैं? गुरु के साथ जाना है, वैष्णवों के साथ जाना है, सुपीरियर के साथ जाना है. ऐसी हिलते डुलते नहीं जाने धाम में. सीनरी स्नान करने गए, इसके लिए नहीं जाने. You know, this is how we need to reside in Vraja and serve Krishna under guidance of devotees. Devotee की guidance कृष्ण की guidance से भी superior है. You know? One should follow in the footsteps of Lord's beloved devotees who are deeply attached to his devotional service. Like Ramanuja Acharya had instructed one Alvar. So, anybody would like to go to Tirumala to serve the Lord? Everybody was shocked. How can we leave Guru and go? For service, we need to give up anything. To follow, to pleasure, Yasya Prasadat, Bhagavad Prasadu, Yasya Prasadat, Nagati Kutopi. So one should not waste time. Those who are wasting time is a fool number one. One should not waste time. He is not advanced devotee, doing prajalpa, materialistic things. But this is the last advice. One should utilize one's full time. Even one moment we should not waste time. Nicely chanting, the remembering the name, divine name, transcendental form, qualities and pastimes of Krishna. Okay, anybody has doubts? So this is the last verse for sadhakas, and 9, 10, 11 are the glories of the spiritual world. So that we will go through quickly. First 8 verses are very important for sadhakas. Okay, this is the essence of all advice. One should not waste human life in materialistic life. Dharam Janam Sundari. Utilize full time in Krishna consciousness. Okay. Any doubts? I was audible to all of you properly?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Any doubts, questions? So I'm not confusing all of you, no? I'm just reading Prabhupada purports. It is very difficult to tell such statements. So I may be also speaking. That's why we have to read purports. These are very heavy statements. So please pray for me also. Ending is easy, not waste time. Using time in materialistic life. Still very difficult. But prayers of devotees are very powerful. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. No problem.
Tomorrow we'll meet. Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji. Tomorrow also we'll have class. I'll inform devotees accordingly.
Oh, Hare Krishna.
Okay.